Hi everyone, I am going to take you on a journey of my trip to San Diego, California. Now that I'm retired, a new chapter has begun, one filled with freedom, rest, and long awaited yeses. This year, for the first time ever, I was able to join my husband on an annual Cisco Live conference in San Diego, California. It's something I could never do before. When I was working, even asking for half a day off felt impossible. My boss was strict and my schedule was rigid. But that season is over. I have stepped into a new rhythm, one where I can breathe, explore, and embrace moments that bring joy back into my life. Our journey began on June 8th at 4:40 p.m. flight out of Atlanta. But if you know Atlanta traffic, you know it's best to plan ahead, so we left around noon. We arrived at the parking spot by 1 p.m. I prepaid ahead of time, which I highly recommend. And good thing too, because it was completely full when we arrived. Parking was $21 a day, and after we parked, we hopped onto the shuttle and made our way to the airport. Security was surprisingly smooth. After checking our luggage, we made our way toward the gate. Once you come down the escalator, this is where you will wait for the train to come by. And then you hop onto the train, then go onto your concourse. Since we are on concourse A, we decided not to take the train. We just walked instead. As I sat at the gate, I couldn't help but smile. I had spent the morning walking, and for the first time in years, my feet didn't hurt. I've never been a fan of tennis shoes. They usually leave me in pain. But just before this trip, I took a chance on a pair I found on Amazon. They were light, stylish, non-slip, and so unbelievably comfortable. I felt like I could walk anywhere. It may seem small, but finding those shoes felt like a little gift from God, a reminder that sometimes the little things change everything. landed in San Diego and took a quick $25 taxi ride to our hotel. We arrived at the Best Western Island Palms Hotel and Marina on Shelter Island. At check-in, we were told we'd be on the first floor, but to our surprise, our room ended up being on the second floor with a stunning view of the marina, clean white sheets, a walk-in shower, and the peaceful sway docked boats greeted us. It wasn't just a room, it was a breath of fresh air, a place to rest, reflect, and feel grateful. Later that evening, we walked to a nearby restaurant called Blue Wave Bar and Grill. We ordered chicken wings, clam chowder, and 2 burgers. With the tip and a $5 inflation surcharge, it came out to around $81. The food itself wasn't great. My burger was uncooked and my husband's was dry, but we shared a quiet meal together and ended the night simply enjoying each other's company. The next morning, my husband headed off early to his conference, and I had the day all to myself. I got ready, stepped outside, and began walking the marina. I had never been to Shelter Island before and wasn't sure what to expect. What I found was something so deeply peaceful and beautiful. I knew I had to share it with others, especially anyone wondering if it's worth exploring on foot without a car. A first-timer's day at Shelter Island Marina, tucked along the shimmering coast of San Diego Bay. Shelter Island feels like a world away from the city's hustle. From the moment you step onto the island, you're greeted by rows of swaying palms, gentle ocean breeze, and the scent of salt water in the air. It's calm here, unhurried, healing. As I wandered along the marina, I saw fishermen casting lines, sailors prepping their boats, and sea lions bobbling their heads above the water. The walkway is wide and welcoming, lined with benches perfect for sitting and watching the skyline across the bay. The world felt still, and in that stillness, I felt at home. Beautiful here. People go fishing there. I passed blooming flowers, smiled at strangers, and even shared sweet moments with a few kind women who complimented my dress. We laughed, chatted briefly, and continued on our separate ways. It was a small interaction, but one that warmed my heart. Yeah, they are.
So many of different kinds.
I know.
Incredible.
There's more to be here than you might think. Dine with a view at places like Bali High or Point Loma Seafoods. Rent a kayak or paddleboard and glide across calm waters. Take harbor cruise or sailing toward romantic, scenic, unforgettable. Relax at Shoreline Park with its art, picnic spots, and perfect places to reflect. And if you're lucky, catch live music on weekends that brings the marina to life without overpowering its peace. Even if you're just walking like I was, every step feels intentional, every moment a breath of fresh air. And if you're staying overnight, places like the Island Palms Hotel offer rooms that may make you feel like you're living inside a postcard. This is where you would catch the shuttle bus to the Cisco Live conference. As I made my way back to the hotel, I felt a deep sense of contentment, something I hadn't felt in a very long time. This is the view from my room. I'm gonna go to the other side. I was alone, yet completely at peace. Retirement has gifted me the one thing I never had enough of: time. And with that time, I'm learning to say yes to things that nourish me. Yes to slow mornings. Yes to long walks by the water. Yes to trips that don't need permission slips. This day reminded me that caring for yourself is not selfish, it's sacred. That stepping away from the noise, even for a few hours, can bring you back to yourself. And that sometimes you have to walk alone to remember how capable, strong, and whole you truly are. If life ever gives you the opportunity to go, take it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't overthink it. Just go. Say yes. You never know how healing and freeing it can be to simply enjoy your own presence. And if you're lucky, you might just find a little marina tucked away in San Diego that feels like it was awaiting just for you.